805, lots of congestion there. Jim?
Nearly half of all teenagers don't know how to create a simple budget.
Audra Stafford is live in Mission Valley with a new collaboration that aims to change that for thousands of San Diego Unified students. Audra, good morning.
Good morning. I'm here at the Mission Fed JA Finance Park. This is a place where students get hands-on education in finance. They learn things like paying off their credit cards, the importance of that, how to deal with real-world expenses like housing and clothing, other things like health insurance, child care, entertainment, all those sorts of things. They come here and they learn all about this. But first, the first step is that they have to pick a career. They have to learn all about that and how much money they're going to make. I have Valerie. She is here. You are the director here at this finance park. So where do students begin? How does this work?
Well, it all starts with our Career Center. We have a Career Center that's housed on our website, imaginejafinancepark.org, as well as this awesome physical space in Finance Park. And this is where students are going to start their career exploration. We want students to imagine their San Diego as adults. Hashtag ImagineSD is part of our campaign because we want students to use our Career Center to get started on those future careers that are here in San Diego.
Yeah, you want to show them that you don't have to leave San Diego, that there is a way that you can still live here, have a good life here, and a good job here in San Diego.
Absolutely. So they use this here to go ahead and find jobs that they will have in the park. When they come to Finance Park, we give them a job title and a salary associated with that job title. When they look for jobs, they look based on an industry, so looking at different opportunities within a sector, looking at a company, so local companies will sponsor the jobs here so that we can connect local students with local jobs and local opportunities. We want our students and our talent to stay here in San Diego.
Yeah, so if we select one of these.
Absolutely, we can select a job. They will know what kind of information they would need to know in order to get that job. Before they look at jobs, they do career assessments and figure out, what am I good at? What are my skills? What's my knowledge? What do I like? Because we want students to have careers with things that they like. Because if you love your job, you never work a day in your life. Absolutely. That's what we want for our students.
That's right. And so then they find out about how much money they're going to make, whether they're going to have kids.
Yep.
And you said that there's no going back once you've got those.
Once a student comes in Finance Park and they're given their adult profile, they can be anywhere between the age of 24 and 38. Some of our students will have children, some will be married. There's a lot of single parents in the room as well as single students. So it's a great way for students to talk with each other and figure out, did your loan get approved? How many kids do you have? How much are you paying for childcare? Because these are all things that you can't escape in Finance Park. You got to pay your bills, you got to pay your credit card bill, you have to pay your education debt. Because if students choose a job that has a bachelor's degree or a master's degree, they're going to have to pay the education debt associated with that as well.
And of course, being able to do all that depends on budgeting, and they learn how to do that here at Finance Park. Mission Federal is, of course, the big sponsor of this Finance Park, and I have Neville here with Mission Fed. So what are the basic budgeting tips that really everybody can learn from?
Well, unfortunately, most of us don't do a really good job of budgeting, but it all begins with that pretty easy concept, pay yourself first. Really, the challenge is we have our big expenses that we often don't pay attention to. And for the young people coming in here, they may not even understand what those big expenses look like. So there's a little quiz they can take. You want to try it, just for fun?
Okay, we're getting close on time, but I'll take this real quick. Okay, what is the main differences between a credit union and a bank? Credit union is not for profit, a bank is for profit. Both A and B are true. There is no difference. I would guess C?
All right, hit it. Let's see what happens. I think you're right. So it all begins with we don't know what we don't know. So how can we ensure that we are creating citizens that have good financial experiences and can make good and sound decisions for life? And living in San Diego, it's expensive, so they better be able to do that.
Very true. We're going to get lots more tips throughout the rest of the morning. We've got some students that are going to be coming in here about an hour from now, so we'll hear from them, kind of walk through this with them. Again, they just teamed up with San Diego Unified, so every 10th grader for the next 4 years is going to come through this program. They've also got partnerships with other schools throughout San Diego County, so really trying to make sure that students are learning all those important life lessons as they head off to college. I'll send it back to you guys.
It's also a great wake-up call. As you were going through all of those things that we pay for, I was like, yeah, we do pay for all that stuff. It was
true.
Like, wow, it adds up. It's crazy.
Good thing for them to learn.
Yes, it does.
All right, thanks, Audra.